killer whales have inspired guests all over the world to care about their natural environment. And we're excited to share their story with all of you here today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator.
Days, weeks, months, years, building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, we'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help to strengthen their social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes the killer whale the ocean's top predator. Scientifically, they're known as the orcas orca and more commonly referred to as the killer whale. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua and Makaio, our killer whale family. While Makaio is the youngest member of our pod at 13 years old, his mother Katina is the oldest, and she is our matriarch and leader of the pod. And this year, she's celebrating her 40th birthday! SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us, and they even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, one of the very first healthcare behaviors that we teach our pod members is something called a fluke present. What we do is we ask the whales to roll over ventrally or upside down using hand signals. Not only does this give us a great look at their entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels that are easily seen on the white undersides of their tail flukes, which Trua is demonstrating right here in our slideout area. Now, our veterinarians collect a blood sample from those tail flukes at least once a month, and the whales are taught to remain calm and relaxed just like this throughout the entire procedure. Now, you'll notice our trainers today giving them rub-downs all over their bodies, including on those very tail flukes. And since killer whales have very sensitive skin, this is one of the many ways that we can reward them for remaining calm during procedures just like this one. And it's also a great way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. But blood samples are just one of the many, many ways that we can ensure their health. Another very important diagnostic is weighing them. To weigh a killer whale, we'll ask them to slide their bodies up and onto a giant killer whale-sized scale located in another habitat. When they do this, there's a portion of their body, from their dorsal fin all the way down to their tail flukes, that remains in the water. This is the powerhouse of the killer whale, and it's called the peduncle. It's very muscular and very heavy. In fact, natural athletic behaviors that we see in all killer whales is the ability to lift their peduncle up with such force that they can rotate completely before re-entering the water. But here in this instance, we're simply going to try and get a weight on them. To do this, we'll ask our whales to lift their tail flukes up and out of the water. Just like that. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know that our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hello again, everyone. I'm down here on the left side of the stadium, and we just learned that killer whales love to play. In fact, they learn a lot through mimicry and observational learning, and from a very young age, they'll pick up on these necessary behaviors by watching and playing to follow the leader. And we're going to put that to the test today with Trua, Makaio, and all of you guys. Are you ready to have some fun? Awesome, because I'm going to need your help. Everyone on the left side of the stadium, on your feet. What you guys are going to do is you're going to take your right hand, or sorry, your left hand, nice and high, slow to the side. On the count of three, we're going to bring that hand down to our thigh. 1, 2, 3. And they stop. Well done, everyone. You guys did fantastic. You can take a seat again. Now, you may have noticed that Trua and Makaio were paying very close attention to what you were doing. The killer whales are often seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water. We're going to get to see that on the right-hand side. So everyone on the right, you guys are our cheerleaders. On your feet. What you guys are going to do is get your two hands up in the air. And when our killer whales come over, So here comes Trua and Makaio showing off. Let's give it up for them! Let's go over that camera barrel. Let's give it, boys, and all of you a big round of applause!
Era tudo e muito mais, não pode que eu vi.
Killer whales are amazing athletes, and they eat several hundred pounds every single day. In the wild, their diets are completely dependent on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some of those killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make, we hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
together. We've got this.